Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network once again presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1979 season is on the air. Today's date is April 7th, 79, and we are now still in the first week of the regular season. We are at Yankee Stadium for today's game between the Milwaukee Brewers and the 1981 champion New York Yankees. Fans here at Yankee Stadium are on their feet as the Yankees will be receiving their rings for the 1981 season, and although they did win the 1978 World Series, of course, in real life, here, we're just going to give them out in my network, in RJL Network. They're just going to receive their rings for 1981. So the Yankees will go ahead and get their rings, and most of the Yankee players that were on this team in 79 were on the 81 squad. So the Yankees do receive their rings today as they are the champions of the 1981 season here on RJL Network. But we've already started a new campaign. This is 2 years earlier. It is now 1979. And can the Yankees do it again? Or will there be another champion? We have not yet had repeat champions here at RJL Network. So the fans have enjoyed seeing the Yankees get their rings tonight, and they are hosting the Brewers. The Yankees lost this game historically 4-3. The Brewers had 4 runs on 10 hits. The Yankees 3 runs on 6 hits historically. So hopefully we get a good matchup tonight, as the Yankees are already started to an 0-1 start and the Brewers are 1-0. But of course, in a 162-game season, anything is possible. 7:30 is when I really like to start the regular season games as possible. I really want to start at 7:30. I usually only start games at 8 o'clock for a primetime feature. And of course, opening day was a primetime feature. So for those of you who are joining me, 7:30 is when I'm usually going to start these games. BB and Steeler fan join us here at Yankee Stadium, and I'm sure both of them are very happy to see the New York Yankees receive their rings. So let's get a big cheer from the chat as they give a great cheer for the New York Yankees getting their rings for the 1981 championship. I'm pretty sure everybody in the chat is a big-time Yankee fan tonight, are they? Probably not. As every Yankee Yankee hater in the chat will go, bleh, boo. Well, let's get started for tonight's game, Brewers and the Yankees. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees tonight, Ed Figueroa. 4 wins, 6 losses, a 4.13 ERA. He only had about 16 starts for the Yankees in 79. So he gets the call tonight. Yes, network. Yeah, whatever, Steeler fan. You're just mad. You're just mad your Astros didn't make the playoffs in 81. So let's get started here. Let's go to the top of the first. And we got some Hall of Famers in tonight's lineup for both teams. Leading off for the Brewers will be second baseman Paul Molitor. I don't care what they say about Edgar Martinez. Molitor was the best DH in baseball history, and Molitor could play a better field than Edgar Martinez any day. Molitor had an excellent year in 79. 322 average, 9 homers, and 62 RBIs. Molitor had a great year. Brian Patterson joins us here at Yankee Stadium. And everyone here, I'm pretty sure, will say that Molly was a heck of a player. Let's get started. Yankees are the home team. Blue, white, and white dice are being used. Here we go. Will the Yankees make another movement here? Let's get started. Figueroa 2-6. That's an error on a throw. Molitor 1-1. And Molitor leads off with a double to right. He smacks one into right field. Piniella will get it and he will throw it in. But Molitor leads off the game with a base hit. It's a double. Good starting there for the Brewers. Molitor heads into second base. Next batter will be third baseman Don Money. 237 average, 6 homers, 38 RBIs there for the Brewers in 79. Infield still playing back. That is a 20. Figueroa does have a pickoff chance. Throws to second, and nope, Molitor gets back. Now Figueroa will go ahead and make the pitch to Money as Clee baseball fan and D-Buck join us here at Yankee Stadium. Figueroa, 2-5. That is a blank. Money, 2-2. That is going to be a ground ball to third. That is picked up by Nettles. Throws to first for out number 1. Molitor, the only way he can get to third is on a 6, and he's going to hold it second. So Money grounds out to third. And now we'll see first baseman Cecil Cooper. Cooper, a 308 average, 24 homers, 106 RBIs. The 79 Brewers were actually a pretty good ball club. Figueroa will try to see what we're going to have here. Nothing on the strat. Figueroa will pitch. 4-2, strikeout 12, and no, he doesn't get him. Yankee Stadium subtracts 1 from strikeouts and 1 from walks. Cooper will not strike out. 4-3 Cooper, and that's going to be a ground ball to first. That'll get taken care of by Chambliss. He will make the play for out number 2. Molitor goes to third automatically, and that is a ground out to first. Now we'll see the next batter, left fielder Larry Heisel. Heisel, a 281 average, 3 homers, 14 RBIs. Heisel was a Brewer in 79. Figueroa, anything happening with Molitor at third? No, he doesn't get anything happening. He will stay put. 2 outs, Figueroa will make the pitch. And that is a 4-4. That is a blank. Heisel swings, 1-1, and it's a fly ball to right field. Piniella has lots of room, and he will make the catch, and that will retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Brew Crew as we go to the bottom of the first. Try to keep my voice down a little bit. I don't want to wear it out so quick here. Bottom of the first inning. Starting pitcher for the Milwaukee Brewers will be Bill Travers. 14 wins, 8 losses, a 3.89 ERA. Travers, a very capable pitcher for the Brewers. I think he was actually pretty solid most of his career. So let's see what the Yankees got going on. Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder Mickey Rivers. Rivers, however, does not receive a ring. Rivers was on the Rangers in 1981 in the playoffs, so Rivers didn't make it. So Rivers does not get a ring for the 81 season. He does get one for 78. Mickey Rivers, 293 average, 9 homers, 50 RBIs. Rivers is in center field. Travers will go ahead and make the pitch. 5-6, and that is a home run chance. Rivers a lefty, a 1-9, the 12 is too high. Rivers a 4-1, and he just lifts one. It's a fly out to left. Tonight's game brought to you by United Artists Apocalypse. Apocalypse, that was the big movies back in 79. Next up will be second baseman Willie Randolph. He does get a ring. 270 average, 5 homers, 61 RBIs. Travers will pitch to Randolph. 3-4, that is a blank. Randolph, and that's Suadice. Randolph again, 6-2, line drive, hit right to third. Money gloves it for the second out. Line out to third. And now we will see the catcher, Thurman Munson. Munson batted 288, 3 homers, 39 RBIs. And of course, we do know that Thurman Munson will not make it to the end of this season. Travers will make the pitch. Travers, 6-5. That is a blank. Munson, 3-3. And he hits a fly ball to center. That'll get taken care of by Thomas out there. And it's a 1-2-3 inning on the Yankees. After 1, no score. And may he rest in peace, by the way. Yeah, no, Travers is a lefty. Top of the second, Leading off for the Brewers will be their designated hitter, Ben Oglivie, 282 average, 29 homers, 81 RBIs. Figueroa will go ahead and settle in. Here comes the deal. 5-4. That is a walk. That 15 is high. Oglivie, a 5-2, and it's a fly out to left. One man down, and next up will be the... Let's see here. Oops, put that in the wrong spot, didn't I? Yes, I did. One man out. Next batter will be the right fielder, Sixto Lezgano. Last time we saw him, he was on the Cardinals in 81 and was actually having a pretty good postseason. But this is 1979 and still had a great year. 321 average, 28 homers, 101 RBIs. Lezgano had a very good, pretty much an MVP type season in 79. Yeah, Rocky 2, Kramer versus Kramer, the Warriors and the Dirt. Absolutely. Figueroa with the pitch. 1-5. That is a hit by pitch. That 17 is high. Lezgano 2-1, and that's going to be a ground out to second for out number 2. 2 outs, and now we'll see a young shortstop named Robin Yount. 267 average, 8 homers, 51 RBIs. Yount, of course, a Hall of Famer, and was pretty much already coming into his own at this time. In 79, was already coming into his own and now in his prime pretty much, but he was still pretty young in 79. Figueroa will make the pitch. 3-6, and that is a blank. Yount, a 3-1. It's a base hit. Yount goes ahead and hits a single past second. Yount will hold at first. And now we will see center fielder Gorman Thomas, 244 average. Thomas was an absolute beast in 79, 45 bombs, 123 RBIs. If you make a mistake to Thomas, the ball is going into the stands. Yount on at second. That is a 14, nothing happening with the strat. Figueroa's got to be careful. Figueroa, 2-1, strikeout 20. And yes, he got him, struck him out. Thomas has a 22. -1 is a 21, and that 20 still strikes out because Thomas had a lot of Ks as well that year. First strikeout for Figueroa, he had only 42 of them in 79, but that is one run. No, I'm sorry, that's no runs on one hit as Yount is stranded at first. We go to the bottom of the second. Kevin Hayes joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder Lou Piniella. He gets a ring. 297 average, 11 homers, 69 RBIs. By the way, these Yankees are getting rings, and they're not knowing what for, and I'm telling them you'll find out in 2 years. Travers will make the pitch. Travers, 4-3. Against the righty, that's a home run result. Against the lefty, Piniella needs a 15 or lower. That's a 12, and that is a kaboom! High, deep, and gone. Lou Piniella takes Travers out of there as he hits one over the left field fence. 1-0 Yankees. Bill Travers pitches Piniella a meatball. Piniella put the tomato sauce, the ricotta cheese on it, and turned it into lasagna, and that is gone. 1-0 Yankees. So a big-time home run by Piniella. Next batter for the Yankees will be their designated hitter, Cliff Johnson. Johnson will find himself on the Cleveland Indians later in the year. Johnson, a 270 average, 20 homers, and 67 RBIs. So Cliff Johnson wearing a Cleveland uniform, but he will be on the Indians later. Travers with the pitch. 1-1, that's blank, he's not tired. Johnson, 2-6, that's a ball hit to center field. That is a 14 against the lefty. It's a little too high, and that's going to be a fly out to center. That's the first out. And now we'll see first baseman Chris Chambliss. Chambliss, a 280 average, 18 homers, 63 RBIs. By the way, Johnson and Chambliss do not get rings. Chambliss was on the Braves in 81. Chambliss, though, had a pretty good season in 79. Had a pretty good clear for 79. 1 out. Travers with the pitch. 4-2. That is a blank. Chambliss, 4-3. And it's a fly ball to right field. And that will be caught by Lezgano for the second out. 2 men down, and here comes the third baseman, Greg Nettles. Nettles gets a ring. Nettles, a 253 average, 20 home runs, 73 RBIs in 79. That was a good year for him, absolutely. Not a bad year, 253, but still very capable. Played most of the games for the Yanks that season. Travers, a 4-4 against the lefty. Strikeout 3, got him. He will get him on a K. First strikeout for Travers. He only had 74 of them that year. But the Yankees get 1 run on 1 hit, a solo bomb by Lou Piniella, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Yankees after 2. The Brewers historically won this game 4-3. But you know, inside pitch can always be differences in inside pitch. Top of the third, leading off for the Brewers will be their catcher, Buck Martinez. Martinez, a 270 average, 4 homers, 26 RBIs. Figueroa will go ahead and deal it. That's a 6-6. That's a strikeout. That 14 is going to be high. Martinez, 1-3. It's a ground out to third. Here comes Molly. Molly is 1 for 1. Got a double his first time up. Figueroa will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-2, strikeout 1, and he got Molitor. That's a big strikeout for Figueroa. And that's the second strikeout for him, 2 down. Now we got Money. Money is 0 for 1. Figueroa settles in. Now we'll go ahead and make the pitch. 6-2. That is a walk, and that 2 is going to walk Money. Money's going to trot down to first, and that will be a walk for Money, and he will hold there. So Money goes to first base, and now the batter is Cooper. Cooper is 0 for 1. Money on it first. Infield is back. Nothing happening on the strategy roll. Figueroa dials in, looking out at Cooper. Got to be careful with Cooper. Cooper hits righties pretty well. Figueroa, 5-1. That's a home run chance. Cooper, a lefty. A 1-7. The 3 is good. Against a righty, Cooper needs a 15 or lower. Does Cooper put the Brewers ahead? No, he doesn't. It's a 17. It's going to be a blank. Cooper gets the swing, 5-1, and Figueroa makes a mistake, but all Cooper can do is chop it to second base. Up with it is Randolph. He will throw to first and get the out to end the inning. A 75% chance for Cooper to hit one out, and he can't do it. All the Brewers get is a walk, and they'll have to settle for that as we now go to the bottom of the third. As Jim Connell joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Leading off for the Yankees will be left fielder Roy White. He does not get a ring. White was not on that 79 team. White, a 215 average, 3 homers, 27 RBIs. He only played in half the games in 79 for the Yanks. Travers with the pitch. 3-5. That is a blank. White. 3-4, and it's a fly out to right for out number 1, as now BB says he started his 72 season. And that is a good choice of seasons. For those of you wondering how many seasons of inside pitch I have all of them. From 1956 to 2021, I have every season in printed form. And of course, any French players I need, depending on the season I'm going to play, I already have them all downloaded, just got to print them on cardstock. Shortstop Bucky Bleeping Dent is up next. He gets a ring. That is the Red Sox's favorite. Every Red Sox fan loves Bucky Dent. 230 average, 2 homers, 32 RBIs that year. Travers will make the pitch. 1-4. That is a strikeout. That 17 is high. Dent, a 6-4, and he grounds out to third for the second out. Every Red Sox fan loves Bucky Dent. Here comes Rivers. Rivers is 0 for 1. 2 outs here, bottom of the third. Yankees leading 1-0. Travers, a 1-1. That is a blank. He's not tired. Rivers, 3-2. Grounds one to second base. Molly's got it. He'll throw to first to get the out. And 1-2-3 go the Yankees. After 3, it is 1-0 in favor of the Bronx Bombers. As Woodman 564 joins us here at Yankee Stadium. We go to the top of the fourth. 1-0 in favor of the Yankees. Larry Heisel leads off for the Brew Crew. He is 0 for 1. And let's see, the Yankees have gray on their side. I wonder if I should change the white to a gray. I don't get to use the gray D20 much. Maybe we could do that. Let's see. Will that make a difference? Because they have a gray. Why not? We'll use blue, white, and gray dice instead, since that's pretty much a dark. That's kind of a gray on that side. And I like to have the D20, the color of this, white for the second reading on the top to be there. So we'll change dice. Figueroa will pitch to Heisel. Why not? 3-3, and that is a range play at the park. Yankee Stadium says 3-5, and that is going to be a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Chambliss. Chambliss's range is a 3. He'll make the play. He's got it. Figueroa comes over there. He'll take the throw. That's out number 1. Ground out to first. Clarkarotz joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Remember, 7:30 is when I like to try to start regular season games if possible. All of my seasons are stored in bags. They're all stored in bags, and all of my seasons are stored in boxes. Sometimes 2 or 3 seasons. This is where the rigging gets dialed up. Here comes Ogilvy. Ogilvy is 0 for 1. Figueroa will make the pitch, and that's a 3-3. Again, it's a range play at the park. Yankee Stadium 6-4. That's grounded at the plate. That's going to get picked up by Munson. Munson's range is a 3, and he'll get it. Nice play by Munson. Throws to first to get out number 2. Oh, nice play by Munson with a range play. He gets it. Next up is Lezgano. Lezgano is 0 for 1. 2 outs. Figueroa will make the pitch. 5-6. That is a blank. Lezgano, 1-1, and that's a ground ball to third, right to Nettles. Nettles has it, throws to first to retire the side. 3 straight ground outs. And we go to the bottom of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth inning, Willie Randolph leads off for the Yanks. He is 0 for 1. 1-0 in favor of the Yankees here against the Brewers. Travers, 1-3 against a righty. That's going to be an automatic out, and it will be a fly out to center. 1 man down, and here comes Munson. May he rest in peace. He's 0 for 1. Remember, Munson will not make the end of this season. Travers will make the pitch. 3-3 against a righty. That's going to be an automatic out, and another fly out to center. 2 men away. And a nice cheer comes up from the Yankee Stadium crowd. Here comes Lou Piniella. Piniella 1 for 1. He has a bomb in this game, as Travers did make a mistake. 2 outs. Travers sets in. He'll go ahead and pitch. 3-4. That's a blank. Piniella, 2-5. That's grounded right back to Travers. Travers is up with it. He underhands it to first, and that retires his side. So the Yankees go 1-2-3. And after 4, it remains 1-0. So I'll try to speed up the games a little bit. Last night's game lasted almost 2 hours, although it was an opening day spectacle. We go to the top of the 5th, and here comes some bum named Robin Yount. He will lead off for the Brewers. Yount is 1 for 1. Got a single his first time up. Fans here at Yankee Stadium enjoying the Yankees getting their rings. But now the Brewers saying, hey, look, it's a new season, and we want a chance too. Figueroa, 3-3. Range play at the park again. Yankee Stadium, 1-6, and that's a grounder to second base. Randolph, excellent at second base. His range is a 5, and he'll make it barely with the 5. He's got it and throws to first for the out, 1 away. Ground out to second. Really Randolph, a range of a 5, and Dent with range at 5 at short. Very good infield battery at second and short for the Yankees this season. Here comes Thomas. Thomas is 0 for 1. Thomas had 45 bombs in 79. If you make a mistake to him, it's going to be a souvenir. Figueroa, 1-3. That's a walk plus. That 17 is going to walk Thomas easily. Thomas becomes a 29. -1 is a 28. And Thomas will trot to first on a walk. Ball 4. That's the second walk given up by Figueroa. A chance now for Martinez. Martinez 0 for 1. Infield goes to double play death. Thomas, I don't think he'll do anything, and he won't with that 16. Brad Church joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Figueroa, 1-2, blank. Martinez, 3-1. It's a fly ball, center field. That'll get taken care of by Rivers for the second out. Figueroa so far doing a heck of a job on the mound. Here comes Molly. Molly is 1 for 2. He hit a double his first time up, but now 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Thomas staying put. Here comes Figueroa looking in on Molitor. Figueroa, 6-6. Strikeout, 15. That's too high. Molitor, 3-2. It's grounded right back to Ed Figueroa. He's got it. Throws to first and retires the side. All the Brewers get is a walk, and again, they cannot get anything moving. We are halfway through the game, and it's still 1-0 in favor of the Bombers. Well, the reason why the Reds was my first game was because the Reds usually opened up on opening day most of the time, BBBB. It usually opening day always happens in Cincinnati. That's just the way it was. I had California at Seattle on as a choice for the opening day game. But then I looked and saw, if the California Angels and Mariners game was a better game to open up with, I would have done that game. But I went ahead and I saw Vida Blue versus Tom Seaver. I said, I got to open up with Seaver. I have to open up with Seaver. You got to open up with him. Got to open up with one of the best pitchers in baseball history. As Sports Time Machine and Michael Peterson join us here at Yankee Stadium. Yeah, I know, because of Munson. All right, let's get back to baseball. Bottom of the 5th. Cliff Johnson leads off for the Yankees. He is 0 for 1. Travers will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-6. That is a pitcher result. Johnson, a righty. A 1 would be an automatic out. The 19 is a blank. Johnson, a 5-1, and he flies out the left. One man down. And here comes Chambliss. Chambliss is 0 for 1. Travers' only mistake, the home run to Piniella. Travers will deal, and that's a 6-1. Hit by pitch. No way with a 19. Chambliss 5-4, and he grounds one to first. That'll get taken care of by Cooper. He'll take it himself for out number 2. 2 men away, and here comes Nettles. Nettles is 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. We knew Michael Peterson would not miss the game where the Yankees get their rings for winning the 1981 championship. Travers 4-1, error on a throw. Nettles 6-1, and that's gonna be a base hit into right field. That will be a single. There won't be an error there, as there's nobody on base for a throw to occur. So Nettles does get a single, and he will hold at first. A 2-out base knock for Nettles, and here comes White. White is 0 for 1. Travers, he'll go ahead and set in there. Pitch coming in. That is a 5-3. I should have rolled for Strat, but I'll take the 7, and the 7 wouldn't have mattered anyway. 5-3 against the switch right. That's a walk plus, and White is going to walk. So White goes ahead and draws a base on balls, and now the Yankees got something going on here with 2 outs. And here comes Bucky bleeping Dent. Dent is 0 for 1. 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th. 1-0 Yankees. Go talk to Travers on the mound. Running a strat. That is a 2. No play happening. Travers will go ahead and make the play. Sidney Crosby just scored number 500. Well, he's going in the NHL Hall of Fame, deservedly so. Travers will make the pitch. 6-4. That is a blank. That is a blank. Dent will get to swing. 1-3, and it's a fly ball, center field. Getting over there is Thomas. He will make the catch, and the little jam is retired. No runs and a hit for the Yankees. After 5, it is still 1-0. So far, a much different game between the Yankees and the Brewers instead of last night's Giants-Reds matchup, which was a lot of fun to roll for opening day. Thing about Sidney Crosby could have retired 5 years ago. He'd still be an NHL Hall of Famer. He's going to go down in history as one of the best ever, as he should. We go to the top of the 6th. Leading off for the Brew Crew will be Don Money, and both pitchers actually can pitch to 27 batters before tiring. Money is 0 for 1, walked his last time up. Figueroa pitching a very good game for the Yankees. Figueroa 3-6. That is a blank. Money 5-6. It's grounded to second base, taken care of there by Randolph. 1 down. Here comes Cooper. Cooper is 0 for 2. Figueroa gets set here. Yankee fans enjoying the game. Figueroa 3-1. That's a pitcher result. Cooper a lefty, a 1-15 is a base hit right up the middle. The 7 is good. That's a single. Cooper goes ahead, and he will get a base hit. Tying run on base for the Brew Crew. And here comes Heisel. Heisel capable of hitting a couple of dingers there. He can hit the home run. Heisel, though, is 0 for 2. Cooper does have stealing ability. Does he get the jump? Not with a 17, he doesn't. He'll stay put. Figueroa will get in there, and now he will make the pitch to Heisel. Figueroa 1-2. That is a blank. Heisel 6-5, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. Let's see if they turn the double play. They probably will. Heisel 5-0-6. Second base Randolph +2. The only way they don't turn the double play is on a 6. It is a 2, and that'll retire the side. Shortstop to second to first. Side retired as Heisel hits into the 6-4-3. So all the Brewers do is get a hit, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. Always thought who was better, Sidney Crosby or Super Mario. That is a tight that is a really tight question. I had nothing but respect for Mario Lemieux. That is a very tough question. Mario Lemieux still played in a game of hockey where you can actually really beat the crap out of each other. I would have to go with Mario Lemieux because even today in hockey, you really can't beat each other up. You really can't do that in today's hockey. I think Mario, I agree with Clee baseball fan. Mario was a better goal scorer. I got to agree with that. Remember, I'm down in Florida. I'm a Panther fan, and my Panthers right now, are the best team in the NHL, but will that translate to a good cup run? We'll find out. Bottom of the sixth inning, Travers gets back on the mound. Mickey Rivers leads off for the Yankees. He is 0 for 2. So far we got a pitcher's duel between Travers and Figs. Travers, 2-1. That is a home run result against the lefty. Rivers needs a 7 or lower. The 11 is too high. Rivers, 4-3, and he hits one hard, really hard, but right at first. Cooper will grab it for the out. Line out to first base. Rivers misses a dinger. Here is Randolph. Randolph is 0 for 2. 66 was better, period. Yep, absolutely. Travers will make the pitch. 6-5. That is a blank. Randolph, 2-5. It's a fly ball to right field. Lezgano will make the catch for the out. Fly out to right. And now here comes Munson. Munson is 0 for 2. Travers will go ahead, settle in on the mound. He's given up. He gave up one meatball. He's been pitching a couple of meatballs, but the Yankees can't be taking advantage of all of them. Travers, 6-4. That is a blank. Munson, 3-4. Base hit right back through the box. Munson will get himself a single. Keeps the inning alive with a hit, and here comes Piniella. Piniella is 1 for 2. He has a home run in the game. Munson really not a threat, and he's not going to do anything there. He'll stay put at first. Travers will now deal with Piniella, and here comes the pitch. Travers, a 2-3. That's an error on a grounder. Piniella, 4-1, and that is going to be a fly ball to left field. Heisel will get to that, and he will make the catch and will retire the side. So no runs. A hit for the Yankees. We got a pitcher's duel between two pitchers, one with a 3.89 ERA and one with a 4.13 ERA. But only one run had been scored. After 6, it is still 1-0 in favor of the Bombers. Rapidly moving ball game so far. We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off for Ed Figueroa, goes ahead and gets back on the mound. He'll stay out there. Ben Oglivie leads off for the Brew Crew. He is 0 for 2. Figueroa will go ahead and make the pitch. That's a 6-1. That's a range play. Oglivie, a 3-4. That's a ball hit to right field. That is a 12 against a righty. That is too high, but it is a range play to right field. So the ball is hit to Piniella. Pinella's range is a 3, and he will make the catch. Out number 1. Nice play by Piniella. Fly out to right. Oglivie thought he might have had a chance at some bases, but he doesn't get anything there. Yeah, 15 runs last night. True. Here's Lezgano. Lezgano 0 for 2, but it does show you how versatile inside pitch is. You never know what game you're going to get with inside pitch. You never know. We could replay last night's Blue and Seaver game, and instead of a 10-5 win, it could be a 1-0 or a 3-2 game. You never know with inside pitch. Another reason why I like this game. This game is very unpredictable. Figueroa with the pitch. 1-1. That is a blank. Lezgano, 3-6. And that's going to be a ground ball to first, taken care of by Chambliss, and that's out number 2. Plus, another thing about inside pitch, every card is different. You got to look at the card to see what happens. You have to look at the card. Unlike some other unlike some other games where you roll box scores or snake eyes, you already know the answer. Here's Yount. Yount is 1 for 2. Figueroa pitching an absolute gem tonight. He'll pitch here. 2-5. That is a blank. Yount will swing. 1-5. And against the righty, it's a base hit right past third. Yount hits the split rating, and that's going to be a single for Yount. He gets his second hit of the night. Puts a runner on base, and here comes the very dangerous Thomas. Thomas is 0 for 1. He walked his last time up. There are 2 outs. Yount does have a stealing ability, but he's not going to do anything there. Figueroa holds him back. Now he'll pitch to Gorman Thomas. You make a mistake to Thomas, it's gone. Figueroa will settle in there on Gorman. Gorman hoping maybe he can come through with a hit here. Figueroa with the pitch. 2-3 against the righty. Strikeout. And that is a 5, and he got him. Struck him out. Side retired. That's only the 3rd strikeout for Figueroa. No runs and a hit for the Brewers, as right now Figueroa is really handcuffing the Brew Crew. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, Take Me Out to the Ball Game, and New York, New York. I'll be right back. Don't forget, tonight we have 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Tomorrow night will be April 10th. We're going back to the National League. And I know for a fact, Steeler fan will not miss tomorrow night's game. It will be the Los Angeles Dodgers and Bert Hooton taking on the Houston Astros and J.R. Richard. And J.R. Richard was the big time strikeout artist in 1979. I know Steeler fan won't miss tomorrow night's game. The Dodgers and the Astros tomorrow night. Bert Hooton against Richard. That should be a real good pitcher's duel as well. Be there or be square. Overall inside pitch is extremely accurate statistic-wise. Every team, every game has its own brand of statistics. To me, inside pitch is as accurate as it can be. I have no problems with any accuracy. And I always tell people, if you think you have an issue with some of the ratings, change them if you want. But I leave them as they are. Obviously, Chris Davis's game engine really just, I really think it hits the nail on the head. Plus, the one thing about his game, one thing about Chris Davis, best customer service anywhere. There is no one that gives out better service than him at inside pitch and Joe Bryan at payoff pitch. Can't forget about him either. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Yankees leading 1-0 here. Bill Travers is going to stay on the mound. Leading off for the Yankees will be Cliff Johnson. Johnson is 0 for 2. Travers, he'll go ahead and settle in. Al Red Sox fan, King of the Hill, joins us here at Yankee Stadium. What do you guys know about Al Red Sox fan? Only that his channel is the most unbelievable, spectacular, invincible, invulnerable, undefeated, indefatigable, just unbelievable, fantastic, crazy, unbelievable channel there is on the net. There is nobody that beats Al Red Sox fan. Why? Because he does everything. He does baseball. He does football. He does basketball. He does hockey. And he does awesome boxing. Al Red Sox fan, check out that unbelievable channel. If you guys don't know about Al Red Sox fan, I don't know what planet you've been living on. Bill Travers will pitch to Johnson. Johnson 0 for 2. Travers 2-3. That's an error on a grounder. Johnson 2-6. And that is a ball hit to center field. That is a 3 against the lefty. That's going to be a double for Johnson. Johnson hits a double. And it is a ground ball hitting to center. That is a ball hitting to center field. Center fielder is Thomas. His error rating is a 2. He almost made it, but he doesn't. That's a 3. And that's just going to be a double for Johnson. Oh, almost bobbled up there by Gorman Thomas, but he holds on to it and throws it in there. Johnson stays at second with a double. Oh, that was almost an error by Gorman Thomas. For the kind words, they are very well deserved, Mr. Al Red Sox fan. Absolutely. Hope you had a wonderful Valentine's Day with Nurse Teresa. Johnson on at second. The batter here will be Chambliss. Chambliss is 0 for 2. Runner on second base. Strategy roll. Nothing happening. Johnson will stay at second. Travers will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-6. That's a walk. That 19 is high. Chambliss gets the swing. 5-6. And that's going to be a ground ball to first. That'll get taken care of by Cooper. He makes the play himself for out number 1. Johnson automatically moves to third. So that puts a runner in scoring position there. And here comes Nettles. Nettles is 1 for 2. The infield is going to come in, which makes Johnson's base running rating a 0. So there's no way he can score on a ground out, on a grounder in the infield. But we still roll Strat. That is a 4 and nothing happening. Travers will go ahead and make the pitch to Nettles. And here it comes. 4-4 against the lefty. Strikeout 8. And no, he didn't get him. Nettles is a 7. -1 is a 6. He doesn't strike out. Nettles will swing. 3-6, and it's a fly ball to center field. That'll get caught by Thomas. That is out number 2. Nettles has a sacrifice fly rating of 3. Does he bring in Johnson automatically? Yes, he does. It's deep enough. Johnson will trot on home. It is 2-0 in favor of the Yankees. Stadium cheers. Yay! Yankee haters groan. 2 men out. The next batter is White. White is 0 for 1, walked his last time up. Travers has really pitched a good game, really. He has done the job. Travers will make the pitch. 1-1. That is a blank. He is not tired. White, 6-6, and that's going to be another fly ball to center field. Getting under that will be Thomas. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit for the Yankees, a double and then a sacrifice fly. 2-0 in favor of the Bronx Bombers. We go to the top of the 8th inning, 2-0 here in favor of the Bronx Bombers. Buck Martinez leads off for the Brewers. He is 0 for 2. Figueroa still has a couple more. He has 1 more batter he can face before being tired, but he is pitching a 2-0 shutout. They're going to keep him in there. Remember, this is the 70s, not the 2020s. Figueroa will make the pitch. 5-3. That is a blank. He's not tired. Martinez. 3-2, and he lifts a fly ball to left for out number 1. One man down. Now Figueroa is tired. They'll keep him out there. And here comes Molly. Molitor is 1 for 3. Paul Molitor, one of the more likable guys in baseball history, I was told. Figueroa will make the pitch. 6-5, a possible error. Molitor, 1-1. And Molitor goes ahead and smacks another double. This is going to be a second double to right field. Molitor gets a hold of it. It's a double to right. Piniella has an error rating of 0, so there's not going to be an error out there. Molitor will hold that second. So Molitor gets his second double. He's now 2 for 2. And the next batter is Money. And let's see, Molitor. Now the question is, do I want to take out Figueroa? Yes, now I think I need to, because now if a fatigue comes up, he is done. That's going to be it for Ed Figueroa, even though he is pitching a shutout. They're going to go ahead. They're going to go to the bullpen. So we're going to see a new pitch. I think I will do a new pitcher for the Yankees. Let me first see who is available. It is the 8th inning. So pretty much you can bring in anybody, but let's see who the Yankees got. You got right, left, right coming up here. So, and they are going to go ahead and go to the bullpen. Coming on to pitch for the Yankees, and he will find himself on the Chicago Cubs later in the season, will be Dirt. Here comes Dick Tidrow, 13 wins, 6 losses, 6 saves, a 3.66 ERA. Tidrow will find himself on the Chicago Cubs later in 79, and of course, may he rest in peace, as Tidrow did, of course, pass away last year. Money is 0 for 2, and the question is, do I want him to bat? Let's see. We are in the 8th inning. And let me see, who do the Brewers want to bring on a bat? Let's see, Money is at third base. And you know what? I think we're gonna, I think Money doesn't make any errors, though. And that's my question. We only got one lefty on the bank. You know what? I'm going to save it. I'm going to let Money swing. So Don Money is going to bat. He is 0 for 2. Molitor on at second. Tidrow will go ahead and make the pitch. Still rolling strategy roll. That is a 1. Molitor actually gets the jump to go to third. 14 plus 2 is 16. Munson a -2 is a 14. I'm not going to let him steal. I'll let him stay there. Tidrow will go ahead and pitch. Tidrow, 1-6. That's an error on a grounder. Money, 3-5, and that's going to be lifted. It's going to be a fly ball to left. White will make the catch for out number 2. Molitor, a fly out to left. His base running rating becomes a 1. I'm not going to send him. He's down 2-0. It doesn't make sense to do that, and maybe get thrown out at third, and he will stay there. And that will be out number 2. So Molitor stays at second. Here comes Cooper. Cooper is 1 for 3. Cooper's got to be careful. Tidrow's got to be careful with Cooper. Strategy roll. Molitor stays again put. Dirt will go ahead and make the pitch. And that's a 5-6. And against the lefty, that is a blank. Cooper swings 5-5. That ball is hit to right field. That is a 15. And against the righty, it's too high. And it's going to be a fly out to right as Piniella will make the catch and retire the side. Again, the Brewers have been stymied. No runs on one hit. They just cannot get the runs in. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Bottom of the 8th inning coming up. And this is one of Al Red Sox fans' favorite players. Bucky Dent leads off for the Yankees. Dent is 0 for 2. Dent will bat up against Travers. Travers will be tired after Dent, though. And so the Brewers do have their, question is, do you want him to bat here? I think that's going to be it for Travers. Not true. I think it's going to be it for Travers. The Brewers are going to go to the bullpen. They got right, left, right coming up. And that's going to be it for Travers. So the Brewers will go to the bullpen. And let's see who they're going to bring out to pitch. And I think they're going to go with this guy. He had a very good season in 1979. Had a good season in 79. Coming on to pitch for the Brewers will be Bill Castro. 3 wins, 1 loss, 6 saves, a 2.03 ERA. Castro's mission simple, keep it a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. They don't want to give up any more runs. Dent will lead off for the Bombers. Castro with the pitch. 5-5 against the righty. That's an automatic out. And it will be a ground out to short. Castro, a ground out pitcher. A ground ball pitcher, absolutely. And there is 1 out. Next up will be Rivers. Rivers is 0 for 3. Castro will go ahead and make the pitch. Castro, 4-5. That's a walk. 17, that's high. Rivers, a 3-6. And it's another ground ball to short, taken care of by Yount. And he will throw to first for out number 2. So 2 ground outs for the Yankees, and here comes Randolph. Randolph is 0 for 3. So even though the Yankees have a 2-0 lead here on the Brewers on their championship ring night as they get their rings for winning the 1981 championship, Castro will make the pitch. 4-3, that's a range play. Randolph, 1-3, that's a ball hit to right field. That is a 20. Against the righty, it's too high, but it's a range play for right fielder Lezgano. Lezgano's range is a 2, and he won't get it. And that's going to drop in for a double for Randolph. He gets his first hit. Randolph smacks a double as Lezgano could not get there in time. It shot the gap and round all the way to the wall. And now here comes Thurman Munson. Munson is 1 for 3, has a single. Castro will pitch to Munson. Munson, not really a home run hitter, although he did hit 3 of them in 79 before his untimely passing. Castro will go, and there is still strategy roll. Nothing happening with Randolph though at second. Castro will settle in and he will deal. 4-3, another range play. Munson, 2-6, and that's a ground ball to short. That's it to Yount. Yount, very good at short. His range is a 4, and he will get it easily. Nice play by Yount, and he throws to first to retire the side. So Robin Yount makes all 3 outs at short. No runs and a hit. And after 8, it is still 2-0 in favor of the Yankees. But will we see some 9th inning magic? We go to the top of the 9th inning. Larry Heisel is the leadoff batter for the Brewers. Yankees checking the bullpen. And we're going to see a new pitcher. So Tidrow comes out. And coming on to pitch for the Yankees will be their closer. And the goose is loose. He was the closer in 1981. He is the closer in 1979. Rich Goose Gossage. 5 wins, 3 losses, 18 saves. A 2.62 ERA. And yes, Gossage was on the mound when the Yankees closed out the 81 series against the Dodgers. Gossage will pitch to Heisel, and they're in the top of the 9th inning. Heisel will bat a 281 average. Gossage sets in. Fans here at Yankee Stadium would love to see the Yankees get a win here on ring night. Gossage, 4-2. That's a range play. Heisel, 4-1. It's a fly ball to center field. Mickey Rivers on his horse. His range is a 3. He will make the catch on a 1 down. Nice play by Mick the Quick. He still had a little bit of pop in his legs in 79, although he was beginning to feel his years that time. Here comes Ogilvy. Ogilvy is 0 for 3. Yankee pitching has done a great job tonight. Gossage will set in on Ogilvy. Here comes the pitch. 6-3. That's a blank. Ogilvy 2-6. It's a ground ball to second base. Up with it is Randolph. He has it. Tosses it over to first for out number 2. 2 outs. And the last chance for the Brewers will be Sixto Lezgano. Lezgano 0 for 3. He will bat, though, with a .321 average. 2 outs. Gossage looking to get the save. Fans here at Yankee Stadium on their feet. Yankee haters hoping that Lezgano can keep the game alive. Gossage with the pitch. 2-3 against a righty. That is a blank. Lezgano will swing. 2-4, and against a right-handed pitcher, it's gonna 2-4. It's gonna be a ground ball to short. Up with it is Dent. He's got it. Pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. Yankees go ahead and shut out the Brewers tonight. They win a game they historically lost. It is a 2-0 win for the Yankees, a shutout by the Yankee pitching staff. Stadium cheers. Yay! Yankee haters, barf. Blech. A nice win for the New York Yankees. They get their first win of the season. They'll now go to 1-1, and we'll see where else they go depending on 10-minute ticker. The Yankees go ahead and shut out the Brewers 2-0. Brewers historically won the game 4-3, but Yankee pitching did the job tonight, as the Brewers are going to leave tonight with a goose egg on that scoreboard. A nice win for the Bronx Bombers. Final line score and 10-minute ticker coming right up. For the Yankees, 2 runs on 5 hits and no errors. For the Brewers, no runs on 5 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher is Ed Figueroa. He'll pick up the win. Tidrow does get credit for a hold, and Gossage does get the save. The losing pitcher is Bill Travers, and he actually pitched a great game himself. He only gave up 5 hits also. That 1 home run and a sacrifice fly. The Yankees had to scratch out those 2 runs against the Brewers to win tonight. 10-minute ticker coming right up. Don't go away. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball of Replay Sports, utilizing the 1979 charts. A lot of people wonder why I like this system so much. Every season on the scoring chart is different, and all you got to do is print and play. That's all you got to do. It automatically does most of the calculations. The only thing it doesn't have is the home field advantage, which I find is really marginal. But you just print and play, print and roll, and it's all you got to do. So the Yankees get a 2-0 lead here on the Brewers, and let's get started for tonight. Starting on April 7th, White Sox at Baltimore. Let's see, White Sox 454, and that is 5. Baltimore 11-25, and that is 3. That's going to be a win for the White Sox. Boston at Cleveland. Boston 14-25, and that's 4. Cleveland 13-65, that's 10. Cleveland will get a win tonight. Texas at Detroit. A good matchup, actually. Fergie Jenkins against Dave Rozema. Texas 11-21, and that is 2. Detroit 9-33, and that's 4. Detroit gets a win. Toronto at Kansas City. Toronto 9-65. That's a good roll. That's 9 for them. Kansas City 21-16. That's not going to be enough. That's going to be a win for the Jays. Minnesota at Oakland. Minnesota 17-12, and that is 2. Oakland 10-21, and that's also 2. So we actually have extras. Let's see here. Minnesota rolled a 4, a -1 clutches a 3. Oakland rolled a 1, +3 clutches a 4. Oakland's going to win the game in extras. California at Seattle. California 24-15. Some high numbers here. 24-15 though only gives them a 4. Seattle 17-15, and that is a 3. That's going to be a win for the Angels. Mets taking on the Cubs. Pat Zachary against Holtzman. My Mets. Let's see if my Mets can get a win here. Mets 8-24, and that is 3. Cubs 9-54, and that is 6. And the Cubs will beat the Mets. San Francisco and the Reds. San Francisco 7-11. That's 0. Reds 12-35, and that's 4. That's going to be a win for the Reds. Atlanta taking on the Astros. Atlanta 3-12, and that is 0. Astros 10-52, and that's going to be 6. That'll be a win for the Astros. San Diego and the Dodgers. San Diego 9-32, and that is 3. Dodgers 9-63, and that is 7. A win for the Dodgers. Montreal at Pittsburgh. Montreal 8-53, and that is 5. Remember, the visiting team is always the Red Dice. Pittsburgh 14-44, and that's 6. That's going to be a win for the We Are Family Pirates. Philadelphia and the Cardinals. Philadelphia 7-31, and that is 3. Cardinals 11-41, and that is 5. That'll be a win for the Redbirds. Moving on to April 8th, White Sox and Baltimore. White Sox 545, and that is 4. Baltimore 15-23, and that is 3. So far, this Orioles team, not off to a good start. Boston at Cleveland. Boston 21-24, and that's going to be 5. Cleveland to 10-65, and that is a 9. Cleveland will win that game. Toronto at Kansas City. Pitching for the Blue Jays, one of BBB's favorite players, Mark Lemongello. Mark Lemongello against Paul Splittorff. Toronto an 8-63, and that's 7. Kansas City 24-26, and that's 6. It's not going to be enough. That's going to be a win for the Blue Jays. Milwaukee and the Yankees. Milwaukee a 7-53, and that is 5. Yankees a 9-23, and that's 3. That's going to be a win for the Brewers. Minnesota at Oakland. Minnesota at Oakland. Minnesota a 15-43, and that is 6. Oakland a 1-15. That's 1. That'll be a win for the Twins. California at Seattle. Oakland, by the way, in 1979 was awful. California 22-13, and that's going to be 3 runs for them. Seattle at 12-11. Geez, they can't get anything. That's 0. Another win for the Halos. San Francisco at Cincinnati. San Francisco a 7-21, and that's going to be 2. The Reds a 15-56, and that's going to be 8. Another win for the Redlegs. Atlanta taking on Houston. Atlanta a 4.63, and that is 6. The Astros, 7.32, and that is 3. That's going to be a win for the Braves. San Diego and the Dodgers. San Diego, 12.56, and that's 7. Dodgers, 12.11, that's 0. The Padres get themselves a win finally in L.A. Montreal at Pittsburgh. Montreal, a 6.62, that's 6. Pittsburgh, a 7.26, and that's 3. That's going to be a win for the Expos. Philadelphia and the Cardinals. Philadelphia and the Cardinals. Let's see here. Philadelphia, an 8.44, and that's 4. Cardinals, a 10.13, that's 1. It'll be a win for the Phillies. April 9th, only 4 games were played on April 9th. Detroit at Kansas City. Detroit, a 19.24, and that's a 4. Kansas City, a 14.35, and that's going to be 5. The Royals will beat the Tigers. Oakland at Seattle. Let's see. Oakland, a 5.55, and that is 5. Seattle, a 12.11. They can't buy a win. That is a straight 0. Cincinnati and the Braves. The Reds have Tom Seaver on the mound, taking on Mickey Mailer. Reds and the Braves. Cincinnati, 17.66. That's the best you can do. That is 12. Atlanta, a 5.12. Wow, they got pounded. 12-1, another win for the Reds. Dodgers taking on the Astros. We have them tomorrow night. Bob Welch against Rule. Dodgers, 11.14, and that is 2. Astros, 7.14, and that is 1. That's going to be a win for the Dodgers, as the Dodgers will beat the Astros tonight, but we will see those tomorrow. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. And tomorrow we will be at the Astrodome, as I'm sure Steeler fan will have lots of dome foam for tomorrow. It will be the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Houston Astros. Bert Hooton goes for the Dodgers, and J.R. Richard will go for the Astros. A good game tomorrow night, a big early season matchup between two teams that could be in the playoffs in 1979. Hooton and Richard, Dodgers and Astros, be there or be square. Steeler fan, baby. Our Red Sox fan, Jim Connell, Kevin Hayes. Let's see here. Let's find out more. Michael Peterson, Clee baseball fan, 79, Sports Time Machine, Brad Church, Clark Aratz, Brian Patterson, G. Puck. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. It is a win for the Bombers. They shut out the Brew Crew. Yankees win it 2-0 tonight. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Take care.